Hello, this is Thomas K4SWL, currently operating as Victor Yankee 2 Sierra Whiskey here in Quebec in Canada. And if you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. My videos are not edited. They are what they are. I just set up in a park, play a little radio, make some contacts, and hop off the air. That's about it. Usually, most of my videos are done in 1 or 2 edits. I don't edit out any of the contacts as I'm making them. That's kind of the way I like to do things, so people can practice their CW with real CW coming in, what it really sounds like in the field. I always forget to mention, always check below in the description. I always put a full field report on QRT.com. I link to it in the description below. In that field report, you'll find photos, gear links, extra details about the park, maps, whatever I can throw in there. I usually throw in there, along with a little narrative about how I found the park and whatever. Today, I'm actually at a park called Boisé de Compagnons-de-Cartier, which is basically a little public park here in the Saint-Foy portion of Quebec City, sort of like the outskirts of Quebec City. I say Saint-Foy, but I think I mentioned in another video, if you're from Quebec, you probably pronounce it more like, I found that the locals here call it Saint-Foy. And it's a really cool part of town. I really like it. Very residential, loads of parks. Today, this is my 4th park. I decided to come out and just hit a little radar run of parks, basically. I could have done more than 4, but I just decided to do 4 today. This park, if I'm being really honest, is not the type I like to activate. Now, it doesn't look too bad right here, right now, but I happen to find the right spot. See this trail? This is not an official trail of the park. This leads down to the main trail. It's basically a big green space surrounded by a residential area with a track going all the way around it. Really pretty trail, actually, with a couple of park benches, only not very many. No picnic tables. It's really for people to go walking and running. Surrounded by a residential area, also a secondary school, a public pool, and some other stuff. I was starting to lose hope here as I didn't want to set up right on a main path where people are walking and running and stuff. That would have been really awkward. And the only place I only saw one park bench. I'm sure there's another one somewhere around here. But I didn't want to go too far because I had to pay for 1 hour of parking and I had just enough change for 1 hour. I didn't want to do any more than that. So I didn't want to spend all my time hiking around here. But basically, the only park bench I found really was not in an ideal location to set up. It was very, like, right there at the entrance. And I would have had to use my AX1 antenna or something on my lap. That would have just been awkward. But I found this little path that looks like kids made because there are all these lean-tos here, which doesn't surprise me. Big residential area around here. And if I were a kid, man, this is where I spent all my time, was in the woods. I'll probably run into some people because the path's busy enough, I think, that probably people use it, but it's not as busy as the main path. And so I set up over here and put up the antenna I've used at the last 2 activation sites. My Tufton, I think is the way you say it. Joshua is probably going to correct me. And the thing is, I haven't yet published a video with this one yet as of right now. I will be probably this upcoming week using the 9-to-1 because I used it in West Virginia. It's a wonderful little 9-to-1 random wire antenna, and had some good success on it the last park. Conditions today are in the dumps, and by that I mean it's possible to make contacts, but you have these little windows, little openings to make contacts, and they're very short. You have to kind of, I've been trying to speed through my activation mainly to make sure that I can get my contacts in, because I've had people come to me with a really strong report, like a 599, and then all of a sudden they just disappear into oblivion. And that's happened several times today. Conditions are very, very disturbed. So I better hop on the air. I got to set up everything over here, set up the camera and all that stuff, and hop on the air. And I'm going to pick up some trash. There's trash here. I mean, actually, I've got to say, in Canada in general, things are just very clean. I don't see as much trash. Usually when I go to a park, I end up picking up trash. Our U.S. parks, a lot of them are really well maintained, actually. But I still end up carrying things out. But I found a few things back here, no doubt, because this is probably where kids come and play in the middle of the park, away from their parents, like their secret hiding place. They're going to find some old guy with a radio and Morse code. I mean, what's odd about that, right? So hopefully I won't get reported to the police. This is an all-time new one. This park has never been activated before, unless someone activated it this morning or they haven't submitted their logs or something. This park has never been activated before, and I can see why. It is kind of an awkward one for activating. In a way, I'm used to parks where I've got acres and acres and acres, like tens of thousands of acres of land, and I can go hiking and set up wherever I want to. I feel like it's more like a city park, and it feels a little weird. But this doesn't feel too bad right here. So anyway, let's hop to it, hop on the air, and let's try to make our 10 and head out of here. Okay, I'm back now. Let me do the thing I never do in advance and adjust the camera here. You can see everything. Okay, good. I'm sorry, the sun's going to be a little glary. That's just the way it's going to be today. I'll go ahead and spot myself. I haven't heard anybody here. I've been sitting here for a little bit. Here we go. Let's get spotted. So I'm going to do, this is the great thing about doing these urban parks, is I don't have to worry about not having internet service. Victor Yankee 2 SW. This will be my last park for today. 14059 Victor Echo. One thing I've been forgetting to do is log myself as QRT on the POTA network, basically spot myself as QRT. I've been forgetting to do that. I should do that, especially when I'm doing multiple parks in one day. It just lets the system know that I'm done with that park. It lets people know I'm done with that park for the day. There we go. Okay, back to hammers, which I've already set up. Let's cross our fingers, okay? I just want to make this kind of quick, especially because it feels like it's going to rain, and I'm pretty sure it's going to rain here before too long. I suspect this may be a bit of a struggle though, because the last park, which was less than an hour ago, it was a little bit more of a struggle to get my 10. I just need to do it within an hour. That's how long my parking pass is valid for. Well, I say that, but I've eaten up 15-20 minutes just getting here and setting up, so I don't think, based on how few people are there, that it's going to be a big issue. Okay, one in the bag. 9 more to go. It'll help a little bit that this is an all-time new one. I don't think a lot of people realize that unless they're a really devoted hunter. One that's gotten me at all my ATNOs today is VE3LD2. That's nice. My wife was kind enough today to let me just go out here and do all these activations, pick up some groceries on the way back, kind of have a day to do this. That's how bad it is. Interestingly, okay, 5 down, 5 to go. You could hear though how the band is just so wonky right now. I was saying something before I got this left. I can't read my own writing. I can hear somebody in the background calling CQ. Oh, yes. 7 down, 3 more to go. Normally during an ATNO, I would take more time and try to get more stations to give more people a chance to work this all-time new one. But frankly, today I just can't do that. I don't have the time, and it's just more fun for me to go out and just try to do this park. There's still loads of all-time new ones around Quebec that people could. I'm surprised. In a way, I'm surprised this park's so prominent in this neighborhood. I'm surprised someone didn't come out here and activate it. But at the same time, I see why it's a little uncomfortable to activate here. If I wouldn't have found this little path in the woods, I would have felt very uncomfortable. I've still done it. I don't know how I would have done it at that park bench. I would have figured out a way, but yeah. The rest is probably be pretty slow. I may try to go down to 30 meters. I did get some access on 30 meters there last time. You know what? I'm going to QSY. I think what I was hearing there was some slow speed people working each other, and they just couldn't hear me, and they probably just thought, why are all these stations coming in? A little bit of noise here on the band here, but I'm in an urban area, so, you know. Oh, that could be my phone too. Okay, here we go. I am having a lapse in memory. Did I send QRL? Hopefully I did. If I didn't, don't do what I do. Do what I say. Because I should have sent QRL before I started sending. Sometimes I get ahead of myself when I'm doing stuff like this, and I just forget. RBN's picking me up already. Even though I spotted myself, the RBN's picking me up. So, it did this. It switched off. Now let's see, did it save that I put it on 30 meters? Nope, it didn't. So I gotta go in here and tell it 30 meters again. CW, that's all good. Here we go. I don't know why it does that, but it does. It does it on my iPhone as well, so a completely different operating system, it does it as well. I mean, it's a minor complaint. It's a great app. Definitely use it. It's a wonderful app, Hammer says. It makes submitting your logs later just so much easier. It's like a motorboat sound. That is not my phone doing that, actually. Come on, 30 meters. You feel like you're rolling the dice, you know. Will it work? Will it not work? If not, I'll go back up to 20, and in due time, I'll work my 3 I need. Some of you may recall that like earlier this year and last year, I could go out to a park and like have pileups and things, and it was wonderful. It's just conditions are different right now. Park activators everywhere. You know, it's taking longer to get your activation in. Even though lots of people are listening, lots of people are hunting, conditions are just a lot poorer than they were. Sunspot activity, I think, is going up, but the sun's also doing a lot of things to screw with our ionosphere and cause fading. Maybe I'll go up to 17 meters instead. 40 meters earlier was really, really dead, so I'm reluctant to go to that band. I was hoping that was somebody tuning up or something to call me. I don't know. May make about 2 more calls and I'm going to QSY somewhere else. Maybe I'll try 17 meters. Eight down, 2 more to go. This is more like watching a pot boil, watching a water pot boil. It'll take a really long time. I lost my train of thought earlier, by the way. There was something I was talking about and I completely forgot. And when I go back and, if I go back and watch the video, which I don't really do a lot of, usually I just make these and publish them, and I very rarely review them. I review them only enough that I can sometimes put in chapters or edit them together if I've got 2 sections like I did with this video. Ooh, that sounds bright. Okay, I'm going to move back up to the 20 meter band, I think. I knew that. And you may notice that this key clicks a lot. I leave this key kind of loose. Okay, let's try to get our two more I need. Conditions here are bad too. Am I hearing something nearby right now? I'll wait to see if the reverse beacon network's picking me up, and maybe what I'm getting on here. It should refresh. It tells you here like an 8, 7, 6. We'll see if I... Yes. 8 dB, okay, from a K9, so possibly the Wisconsin area. This particular battery has at least 5 activations that I've done with this battery, one charge of this battery, using 5 watts the whole time, so that's the reason why it lasts a little bit longer. I could probably squeeze out 4 or 5 more at 5 watts on one charge. Short activations like this. I hope this will be short. In fact, my parking time's coming up here soon, so I'll move back down to 20, and it could be that some new people are looking and may be able to work me. It doesn't sound like 17 is going to be productive. I'll be packing this guy up really quickly. What happened last time actually was I was struggling to get my contacts, and at the very end there was a little burst of people after I was about to call QRT. But I'm going to work everyone who's calling me. Today, I'd like to sit out here at this park for 2 or 3 hours and do this, but I could probably get 30 or 40 contacts, I don't know. I think I may have heard somebody trying to call. I put STW, didn't I? Let's try that one more time. Thought I heard a K call come out there, but just need one more. It's actually pretty peaceful out here. Okay, 2 more calls, and then I'm going to move back down to 20. Maybe I can pick up one more station on 20. Surprised I haven't gotten VE3 LDT. But he probably couldn't hear me on 30 meters, and that's probably where it would have been the best for me to reach him, I think. Changing my call, my logs over here at the side. The RBN's getting me really strong, it's giving me a really strong signal report, which is good. But that could be, that's from somebody in 3 land. It could be a fluke. Just one more. I need to pack up. Well, of course I'll work anyone else that's calling me, but I do need to pack up. I want to find a ticket on my car. The last place I parked, I was in a kind of a questionable place in terms of tickets. They had very specific times. Like, there was basically a time between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock that I could park there, technically. Couldn't do it any of the other times. And I got out right at about 1 o'clock, I believe. I guess someone was just tuning up on me. I was hoping that that was somebody that was going to work me. Usually, if you're going to tune up near where someone is, move off frequency a little bit. With CW, I usually try and... Good. Great to get you in the logs. Nice little DX. One more call, and that's it. Now I've got 10. That's all I really needed. I think my car has expired, but maybe not. Maybe not. I think maybe it's 1420 it expires, and we're at 1409. I think that's it. I think that's what they were asking. I wasn't paying attention. I'll leave it here just 1 second to make sure there's... I thought I heard somebody. No. Okay, good. I just need to shut this down. Excellent. Okay, so I got 11 contacts. Very nice. A little DX. Kind of all over the place, but mainly in the eastern part of the U.S. The funny part is, the best antenna I used today was the AX1 in terms of just like slamming out contacts. But probably that had to do a little bit with timing too, you know. Conditions may have been a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to cut this short. I need to go ahead and get back to the car and head back home. I've got some errands to run. I want to hit the roads before it starts to clog up with afternoon traffic, because it's not a holiday up here in Canada like it is in the U.S. today. Today is July 4th. Happy belated 4th of July to all my friends and family in the U.S. And happy belated Canada Day for those of you in Canada. And yeah, so anyway, take care, and until next time, 7 3s.